A council and tell Ms. Cheers to come out.
Yes. What room is she in?
Number 8.
Okay.
So much. Have a good day here.
Okay. 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. While court's in session, there's no talking, reading, eating, sleeping, chewing of gum. Please, when your name is called, unmute your device and give the court your full attention. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Petway. We'll start with Alexandria Rollins. This is the People versus Alexandria Rollins, ticket number P1263424. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. And count 2, went to 5 miles per hour over posted speed. Good morning, please state your names for the record, starting with Attorney Wallace.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ted Wallace on behalf of Ms. Rollins, who is present via Zoom. Ms. Rollins, please state your name for the record.
Alexandria Rollins.
All right, there is an offer, Mr. Wallace, of limited access and then dismissing count 1. Does your client wish to avail herself to that offer?
She does, Your Honor.
So with that, Mr. Wallace, do you stipulate to the face of the ticket?
Yes.
And you stipulate to probable cause that the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the court will dismiss count 1 without prejudice. We'll amend count 2 to limited access, and we will proceed to sentencing. There is a fine, Ms. Rollins, of $130 that needs to be paid by July 1st.
Okay.
Do you have that paid? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
All right, do you have any questions?
No.
Then you are all set.
All right. Thank you. I can hang up.
You can hang
Okay.
up.
Have a good day.
You too, thank you. Yeah, is Hunter Rose here? Toya, this is the People versus Toya Remsen Cheers. Ticket number P1264292. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, and count 2, expired plate. Good morning, please state your names for the record, starting with Attorney Wallace.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ted Wallace on behalf of Ms. Remsen Cheers.
Ms. Remsen Cheers, can you unmute yourself, state your name?
Good morning, Toya Remsen Cheers.
Mr. Wallace, there appears to be an offer of pleading responsible to the civil infraction and then dismissing the misdemeanor. Does your client wish to avail herself of that offer?
Your Honor, Ms. Remsen Cheers has provided me with proof of both the insurance and registration when I asked the court to dismiss.
You stipulate the probable cause?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so these matters are dismissed without prejudice, and you are all set, Ms. Remsen Cheers. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you to you both. You guys have a great weekend, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Michael Raeigen. This is the People versus Mike, how do you pronounce your last name? Is it Raeigen?
Rager.
Rager, sorry.
Yes.
This is the People versus Michael Raeigen, ticket number P1301364, count 1, blockade moving lane of traffic, and then ticket number P130159, count 1, solicitation, receiving, and admitting. Good morning, please state your names for the record, starting with Attorney Wallace.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ted Wallace on behalf of Mr. Rager. Mr. Rager, please state your name.
Michael Rager.
So there is an offer, Mr. Wallace, of disorderly conduct for ticket number ending in 509 and then dismissing the other tickets, the blockade ticket. Does your client wish to avail himself to that offer?
Your Honor, after speaking with Mr. Rager, he has expressed to me that he would like a trial.
Would he like a bench trial or a jury trial?
Bench trial would be good, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Rager, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
Yes. What's the difference between a jury and a bench trial?
With the bench trial, the court will make the decision. The court would listen to all the evidence and make a decision in this case. With the jury trial, a jury would be selected, a jury of your peers would be selected, and they would make the decision.
Okay. So it sounds like a jury trial might be better. I mean, these tickets, I should have never got them. I didn't do anything wrong.
Mr. Rager, this isn't the time to do it. Why don't
Okay.
we set it for, we can set up for a jury trial, Your Honor.
So what I'll do is I'll set it for
October the 10th.
I'll set it for a final pre-trial on October the 10th. And we'll take it from there. See when I can set it. Hopefully I can set it for a jury trial the next day, but if not, we may have to set it for another day. So we'll set it for a final pre-trial on October the 10th at 8:35. Is there anything further?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
Will I get something in the mail for this or?
This will probably be your only notice, Mr. Rager.
Okay, so October 10th at 8:35.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the same courtroom, I would go through the Zoom call and join the same courtroom?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay, you're all set.
all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Final pre-trial is at 8:35. We said trial has
All right.
Jury trial.
This is the People versus James Ramus, ticket number U600836621. Count one, offer to engage the services of another for an act of prostitution. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Wallace.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ted Wallace on behalf of Mr. Ramus.
James Michael. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry, go ahead.
James Michael Ramus.
There is an offer of amending this to disorderly conduct, Mr. Wallace, as your client wish to avail, I think,
Yes.
with 6 months probation, and then there's HIV and STI testing. And I think those are the only requirements. We don't need to know the results, just I guess to do the test. Does he wish to avail himself of that offer?
He does, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Ramus, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Wallace today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of December 9th, 2021 at approximately 8:05 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of John R. and Remington in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you engage in disorderly conduct?
Yes, ma'am.
You're satisfied, Mr. Wallace?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm also satisfied with the factual basis. We'll amend this count to disorderly conduct, and we will proceed to sentencing, where the court will order HIV and STI testing. We don't need to know the results. You just need proof that you actually took the test. The court is going to order 6 months of probation, and there is going to be a fine of $200.
6 months.
Let me find a date. Hold on.
Maybe 16.
And Mr. Ramos, get a pen and paper because the court will give you a number to probation.
So what day?
December 16th.
December the 16th will be your return date of your probation review at 8:35.
Yeah.
Mr. Ramus, do you see the Honorable Raeigen Evans? Can you send me a chat of your phone number?
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, never mind. Do you have a pen and paper for you to write down the phone number to probation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's 313
313
965
965
3414.
3414.
Yes, and you know what? I'd also like you to do the misdemeanor morality course. That phone number is 313-864-8205.
864-8205.
Yes, sir. Any questions?
What was the second phone number for?
That is, I'm also ordering that you do the misdemeanor morality course. So that's a class that you need to take.
Okay.
And then you also need to have $200 fine, which includes, court costs and attorney fees. That will be due on December 16th as well at 8:35. Did you have any other questions?
Where do I go to get the testing done?
When you call probation, I'm sure they can help you with that.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you are all set, sir.
All right. Thank you.
And Your Honor, I'm also ready on Hunter Rose.
Okay. This is the People versus Hunter Rose, ticket number P-127-3446, count 1, render assistance to drag race in any manner, spectator. Good morning, please say your name for the record, starting with Attorney Wallace.
Your Honor, I don't think Mr. Rose is in the meeting room.
No, he's not because Hunter Rose.
That's correct. You do, Your Honor, and that's because she's a party to this case. You don't have jurisdiction over third parties. She's a party to this case. She's a plain witness.
All right, you can say your name, Mr. Wallace.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ted Wallace on behalf of Mr. Hunter Rose, who is present via Zoom.
I'm so sorry.
Mr. Rose, please state your name for the record and turn your camera on, please.
My name is Hunter Rose.
Your Honor, after speaking with Mr. Rose, he would like a trial date.
Bench trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Rose, can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that by Having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the court is gonna continue your not guilty plea, set this for a bench trial on July 25th at 9 o'clock. Did you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
You are all set, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, Michael Davis and Robert Randall said they were sending me documents. I have not received them yet. I don't know what rooms they're in, but if they have the documents, could they just put them on the screen so we could see them?
Let's see. I'll bring them out. Michael Davis and who's the other? Robert Randall.
Robert Randall, yes.
They're not coming out. I don't know if you need to go in there and get them, Mr. Wallace.
What rooms are they in?
Michael Davis is in room 5, and then Mr. Robert Randall's in room 7. Oh, here's Michael Davis. Okay, but Robert Randall's in room 7. But we can start with Michael Davis. Okay, this is the people. Well, we can call it. This is people versus Michael Davis. Ticket number P1272651, count 1. Defective brake lights, count 2. No proof of insurance, and count 3. Drive while license suspended. Good morning. Please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Wallace.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ted Wallace on behalf of Mr. Michael Davis, who's present via Zoom. Mr. Davis, please state your name for the record.
Michael Edwin Davis.
Your Honor, Mr. Davis has indicated to me that he does have the documents that he was needing. I have not received them in my email, but that is apparently not unheard of today. And I was wondering if he could. He says he has a picture of his lights fixed, and then he has the.
I sent the email to you.
I understand that. Do you have? And you said you have your insurance, your proof of insurance, or your
Yes, I have it right here.
All right, move it to your left a little bit.
Just can you give us the date of when it started?
May the 9th,
Of what year?
2022.
And when does it expires? When?
November the 9th, 2022.
I don't know if it matters. Does it matter as long as he has it now?
It's been my experience that if the people get the documents subsequent to the ticket that
Okay. And then what else? What else did he indicate that he had?
a picture of his fixed brake lights. I don't know how we would show that because it's on the same thing he's on Zoom with.
You might have to send him. You might have to send that to Ms. Horn.
Okay, Mr. Davis, you're gonna have to write down this email address for the city attorney.
Wait 1 second. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, it's Horne, Horne, Tom, TOM. detroitmi.gov.
You said HORNE.
Yes, TOM, Tom.
TOM.
At DetroitGov. I'm sorry, at DetroitMI.gov.
Okay. Okay.
So read it back. What do you have?
Horn Tom at DetroitMichigan.gov.
You have MI.
HORNETOM at DetroitGov.com.
At DetroitMI.gov.
DetroitMichigan.com.
No.
DetroitMI.com.
.com, G-O-V.
Right. .com, GOV. Okay.
No, it's no com. It's just .gov.
Okay, I got you.
Are you sure?
Yes, HORNETOM at DetroitMI.gov.
Okay, that's it. Whatever you just said, that's what you email me, okay?
Okay.
But I don't want you to mess it up. Then it won't go through. All right, so we'll recall yours, okay, Mr. Davis?
Also his social security caretaker because he needs.
Okay, Robert Randall, this is the People versus Robert Randall. Ticket number P1320074, count 1, registration and or violation, no place. Count 2, drive-out license suspended, and then 3, no proof of insurance. Good morning, please state your names for the record, starting with Attorney Wallace.
Morning, Your Honor. Ted Wallace on behalf of Mr. Randall. Mr. Randall, please state your name.
Robert Randall.
And I'm sorry.
Excuse
there are a
me, can I
couple
go
other
now?
tickets. Yeah, well, no, just hang on, but you can email it to her, Mr. Davis.
Okay.
There's one more. Ticket number P1167058, count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, count 3, drove while license not valid or improper, and then ticket number P1119638, count 1, failed to display valid operator's license on a person.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ted Wallace on behalf of Mr. Randall. Mr. Randall, please state your name.
Robert Randall.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. Randall has documents, and he was supposed to send them to me. I haven't received them yet. I was wondering if he could just put them on the camera for us to see.
Insurance.
All right, you gotta quit moving it, man.
Both sides.
They're the same. They're the same thing. So 3/16/22. And it's a Dodge Magnum XXT. I don't know if that's the car that was in the ticket.
Yeah, it should be. Yep.
The ticket in the 2008 Dodge.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a 2008 Dodge Magnum. Okay.
Yep.
It looks like that expires in October 28th of 2022.
Correct.
What about the license?
Nah, that part, I have still some unpaid tickets I gotta take care of. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm taking care of the tickets to get my license back. I still have a couple of tickets I gotta take care of. For Detroit, they track the tickets. That's the only reason why I don't have my license yet. I had them before. I'm just working on getting them back. They expired.
Okay. So it looks like Mr. Wallace, the offer was to the driving while license suspended and then dismissing the registration violation and then the no proof of insurance. And then it was to plead also to the driving registered vehicle and then drove while license not valid as well. basically, how, is he willing to plead to fail to display and then dismissing everything else?
Mr. Randall, that would give you no tickets and everything. I mean, it'd give you no points and everything else and then you can take care of all of this and go about getting your license back.
Okay.
Or no, was it drove while
Driving
license
while-
not valid or proper, like, would he plead to that? Because if he showed the registration and the car insurance, then if we just dismiss all those charges, it still just leaves the drove while license not valid or a proper license. So would he be willing to plead to that one?
Do you know offhand if there's any points or if that's abstracted?
It's a
Yes.
misdemeanor.
I do. I still have tickets. I gotta take care of.
That one, I'm not sure. I know it's a misdemeanor.
We can't can't have a failure to display. Is that
It's not here, but, yeah, I'll do that.
okay? There'll be no points, Mr. Randall.
No points.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember to raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
You put your hand out. You have had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Wallace today in private about your case and your rights.
Okay. Okay.
That's the question. Have you had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Wallace about your case and your rights?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of March 2nd, 2022, at approximately 9:39 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of Joy Road and Burnett Street in the city of Detroit?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Were you driving a 2008 Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
Was your license suspended?
Yes.
You satisfied, Mr. Wallace?
Satisfied, Your Honor. Satisfied.
And the court is also satisfied, and the offer to that was failed to display, so the court will amend that count to fail to display, and then you stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, so it's dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There is going to be a fine, Mr. Randall, of $200. Can you have that paid by July 1st? Wait, can you have that paid by July 15th?
I have a court day on that day.
Okay, can you have it paid by then, or do you need more time?
You give me a little more time. I have a court day on that day, July 15th. That's the day before, after my birthday. I have a court day on that day.
Okay, can you have it
That's
paid
about-
by, can you have it paid by August 12th?
Yes, that could be, okay, yeah. August 12th.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, so August 12th. Any questions? And that includes
Uh,
the court cost.
I can't be on the payment plan?
You can be on a payment plan where you just start making payments and then have it paid
Right.
by, do you need more time?
I'm looking at it, but you know, shoot, that's no but a month away from here, so.
It's 2 months. That's 2 months. Here, I'll give you 3 months. I'll give you to September.
Okay, that sounds better.
September 16th.
That sounds better. Thank you, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. That should be full pay then by that time, shouldn't it? Yeah.
All right, any questions?
No, that's it. I appreciate it.
Welcome, sir.
Too.
You can sign off, Mr. Randall.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you. Oh,
Did you email it, Mr. Davis, Ms. Horn?
Yes.